The 10 weirdest fans in NFL history. Big shout out to Rebound Football for the video I'm about to react to. It's about to get weird.
NFL fans can be pretty weird. From getting a Patriots logo tatted on their face
No way!
to a fan who follows an NFL player everywhere he goes.
What?
Is Patrick home?
These are the
No
10
way.
weirdest fans
Ew.
in NFL
Oh, this about to be
history.
crazy.
And first, this NFL fan named every single one of her children after her favorite NFL players.
No
See,
way.
this is Danielle Pursley, a lifelong diehard Broncos fan. And
What
over
the
the
heck?
years, she's shown support for her team by decking out her house in Broncos
Damn!
gear, going to every single home game, and getting 7 Broncos tattoos.
Damn, lady!
She even wears a custom outfit for every game. But if you think that's extreme,
Wow.
when it comes to her family,
shout out to her,
she
bro.
took things a little too far. Cause not only did she make them wear orange and blue for every family picture, but she
Yo,
named
that's
every
crazy.
single one of her children after the Broncos.
My oldest is Braxton. He just turned 11. He's named after Tyrone Braxton. His name's Marshall Vaughn, so he's named after Brandon Marshall and Vaughn Miller. And Miley, her name is spelled M-I-L-E-I-G-H. So if you take away the first H, her name spells Mile High.
But these Eagles
Hold on, I think I just noticed something. Bear with me for a second. Let's dive deep into this.
He just turned 11. He's named after Tyrone Braxton.
Okay, Tyrone Braxton. If you picking up what I'm putting down, you picking up what I'm putting down. But hold on. And then she said Brandon Marshall. Hold on. You said it, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I was just watching this video. I just wanted to look up the players. Mile High is the name of their stadium too, I think, or something like that. Yeah, let's continue this video.
Spells Mile High.
But these Eagles fans are even weirder, because they were caught doing the freakiest thing possible. See, in October 2021, during a game against the Panthers, Eagles fans were in the bathroom when they heard something weird coming from one of the stalls. So they called the police to come and check it out, and when they arrived, this happened.
Oh, they was in there getting
Yeah, that couple was getting freaky, so they were banned from the stadium and arrested on the spot.
Damn, they got
These
banned
next
for that?
NFL fans should all be in jail,
I mean, yeah,
because
because there could be kids there, so that makes sense.
they have some of the weirdest tattoos ever. I mean, one guy got a tramp stamp of Patrick Mahomes.
This started out as a bad bet that I had to pay up on. I've gotten tattoos before, but this one hurts so bad.
Another guy
Oh, he's not
got
even a
whatever
Patrick
this
fan?
is.
What is that tattoo right there? What the?
A dolphin
But
effing a
hands
page.
down, the weirdest NFL
that's
tattoos belong to Nick
crazy.
Colson. Because in 2021,
Yo.
Nick decided to make his love for the Ravens permanent by vowing to get a tattoo of the score every single time the team won a game. And he's kept up this promise ever since. Because as of 2024, Nick has gotten over 39 tattoos.
That first one started off as a joke. It kind of went into the whole, are you going to continue this? We don't pre-plan anything. Now here we are.
Now next up,
Brother, the Ravens are a really good team, and I think they're gonna be a good team for a long time, brother. You're gonna be tattooing yourself up a damn, you gonna look like a damn paint canvas, bro. Damn.
trying to go viral ruined this fan's life in number 7, because he ran onto an NFL field during a game and got 3 people arrested
know
for
why
it.
people do
See,
that,
this
bruh.
is Patrick Julianelle, aka Popular MMOs.
Damn, he got 17 M's? Holy, from running on fields naked? Jeez, I'm in the wrong profession. I'm joking, bro.
Famous YouTuber with over 17 million subscribers. And in 2022, his channel wasn't doing as hot, so he started cooking
Not doing as hot. What?
18 million subscribers. And in 2022, his
Bro, that's a lot of views, bro. What are you talking about? Shoot, to me, that's crazy. Well, I guess for 17 million, so I don't know. Whatever, bro. Views, does it even really matter at the end of the day? Who knows, bro? Guess what? All I care about is making good content. I love y'all, man. But at the end of the day, we gotta eat. You feel me? So I get it, bro.
channel wasn't doing as hot, so he started cooking up a new way to pop off. And that's when he discovered something that would instantly go viral: streaking. See, for years, YouTubers have been turning to streaking to gain attention. For example, in 2021, Vitaly ZDTV had a sprint
remember
streak
this.
across the Super Bowl.
Someone has run on the field, some guy with a bra, and now he's not being chased, he's running down the middle of the 40.
Or
Some guy
FX
with a
Alex
bra
G
is
when he did the
crazy.
same thing during the 2024 Super Bowl.
Yo, I was there. I saw that. Me and your boy Pizza was like, what the heck? I was there.
So Patrick figured, why not? And he devised a plan where he'd oil up his friend and send him out into the field, while Patrick and his other friend would film it as it all went down.
And there's a fan on the field as the punt was hit. I believe they're going to blow this dead.
Now normally, when a streaker runs onto the field, only the person streaking gets arrested. But this time was different, because when fans and police noticed that Patrick and his friend had been following the streaker the whole game, they arrested all three of them on the spot. And this ended up being for nothing, because Patrick wasn't even allowed to post the video and had to spend 2 days in jail for criminal trespassing and disturbing the peace.
That was a stupid thing you guys did yesterday.
Sorry.
Now,
That boy smiled and said sorry, aka I am not sorry. And you didn't let him at least post it, bro? Damn, bro. You did all that for nothing. That's tough.
fans are so obsessed with their team, they'll do anything to watch them play. Like the lady in number 6. Cause she's such a crazy Falcons fan. She stole tens of thousands of dollars just to go to the games. See, in September 2024, a group of Chiefs fans were looking to throw an epic tailgate party for a game against the Falcons, when they discovered a massive Falcons fan who goes by Bird Lady, who's known for catering tailgate parties full of food, drinks, live entertainment, and prizes. So the group booked her for
Damn, 14,000? Bro, I need to start throwing some lit New York Giants parties. Hold on. Hey, Big Blue, we the crew, big. Never mind, bro. I see why she gets paid so much. I could not keep up.
$14,000. But once game day came around, Bird Lady started acting weird. First, she called the group saying she had a medical emergency, but promised she'd be there by 1:30, right before the game started. Then, once the game started, they got another text from Bird Lady claiming she got pulled over by the police. But after 5 hours of waiting, the group finally realized Bird Lady wasn't coming, and they got scammed. Not only that, but when they went to check their social media, they saw the worst news yet. Bird Lady was inside the stadium watching the NFL game. So the Chiefs fans didn't waste a second, because they immediately reported her to the police for theft and had her arrested live.
New tonight, a Macon woman who calls herself the Falcons Bird Lady arrested on a felony count of theft by deception. She was at Mercedes-Benz Stadium Sunday when the Falcons played the Dallas Cowboys. Viewer footage shows the moments Freeman was handcuffed by security and removed from the building.
Why would you
Now,
do
the craziest part is, this wasn't the first time she had scammed fans. In fact, it was discovered that Bird Lady had been doing this for over 7 years. And it wasn't just scamming Chiefs fans. She had scammed thousands of Seahawks fans, Saints fans, and even her own Falcons fans. All so she could afford Falcons tickets.
They claim that they've given you nearly $15,000.
I don't believe that. Nah, I don't believe that.
Is there any money that you owe them?
I spent more than they gave me.
But at least she wasn't.
How you don't believe it, lady? They gave it to you as a yes or a no. What do you mean I don't believe that? It's like, yo, Eli, bro, you made $200 this month, and I look at my how much I made. I'm like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that, bro. You either did or you didn't. It's not about what you believe. The proof is in the pudding, you stupid bum. Not her, but I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro.
Violent. Because next up for number 5, there's a fan who's robbing banks just to afford NFL tickets. See, this is Xavier Babuda, aka Chiefsaholic, a super fan who's dressed as a wolf for every game since 2013. This dude's known by every Chiefs fan as being a great guy, and he never misses a game, whether it was home or even away. That was until 2022, when fans noticed Xavier was suddenly missing from games and stopped posting on social media. So obviously, everyone started to get worried, thinking maybe he was in the hospital or something bad happened to him. But that's when one Chiefs fan decided to search Xavier's name on several county jail websites and came across something disturbing. Xavier had been arrested for robbing a bank. But after being placed on house arrest with an ankle monitor, Xavier decided to cut the monitor off and escape. At this point, every local authority and even the FBI was looking for him. And you'd think his plan would be to, lay low and hide. But no, because Xavier only cared about one thing, watching the Chiefs play. And he was going to do whatever it took to find money to pay for his addiction. So he went to rob 10 more banks in 7 states. Until finally, on July 7, 2023, Xavier was
They caught him acting like a wolf on the side of the road? Why was you on all fours randomly in the middle of the road, bro? Acting like a wolf, bro. It's just a costume. It's not real, bro. You're not a real wolf.
arrested in California and sentenced to 17 years in prison, all because of his obsession with the Chiefs.
A Kansas man known as Chiefsaholic, a super fan of the Kansas City Chiefs, was sentenced on charges stemming from 11 robberies and attempted robberies across 7 states, in which he stole nearly $850,000 from financial institutions.
Oh, I didn't know he stole almost $1 million. Jeez, bro, you want stupid.
Now for number 4, a Lions fan once ruined their coach's life over an NFL game. See, in 2023, the Lions were one game away from the Super Bowl. All they needed to do was beat the Niners. But in the fourth quarter, the coach had 2 chances to kick field goals and win the game. But instead, he decided to try and score touchdowns and blew both chances. So, the Lions lost, sending their fan base into a panic. People were tweeting, flipping off Niners fans, and posting selfies blaming the coach. But
yo, you know what's crazy, guys? I have a guitar in here, and every time I scream, like it starts playing sound. Yo, what the? Where's? Oh my gosh, it makes sounds whenever I. Hey, oh, ride around in my damn old town. Everybody wants to see me go down. Don't care about nothing but a frown. Ride around trying to get it down. Wanna mess with me? Ride around my big old feet. You know what I'm trying to do. You know my bitty boo. Get my bitty boo, bitty boo, bitty boo, bitty boo, bitty boo. What you wanna do? What you wanna do when I come for you? Man, I love my job, bro. What a job I have, man. God's really blessed me, dude. Wow.
one fan took things too far by posting the head coach's home address online for everyone to see.
Bro,
and it immediately spread like wildfire because fans started sending contractors to the house to do repairs that weren't needed, standing outside his house late at night, and taking photos in front of his house. Till eventually, things got so bad, Dan had no choice but to sell his home and move away. But after an investigation was conducted by police and NFL security, they found that the person behind this was a male high school classmate of Campbell's own daughter. But because he didn't technically break any laws, he got off without any charges. Man, all that over just one lot.
That's not illegal to leak someone's addy, bro? Damn, that's what a scary world we live in, bro. He had to freaking sell his house and move, change his whole family's freaking life because someone tried. It's not that serious, bro. It's just a game. If you lose, don't be a freaking angry fan like that, bro.
I love our fans. Fans are unbelievable, man. This city, I mean, it's a rare spot, and you better enjoy it because not every place has it like we have it.
But look, we've hit the top 3, so these fans are truly the weirdest. And first up, there's a fan who got arrested for a DUI and blamed it on the Jets. See, in November 2018, a man named Christopher Grayshock was excited to go watch his Jets take on the Bills, live at the Jets Stadium. But after the first quarter, it was already clear the game was about to be a blowout. So Christopher started drinking till he could barely stand up anymore. But that wasn't enough to stop him from making the worst mistake of his life, because he left the stadium completely drunk, hopped in his car, and started driving down the freeway. That's when, out of nowhere, he suddenly rear-ended a car. But as the cops showed up to the scene, they found Christopher lying in the grass next to his car. And when he explained what happened to the cops, he said this.
Police say Grayshock admitted to rear-ending a car, eventually failing a field sobriety test where he stated, "I drank too much because the Jets suck." Police then placed him under arrest.
You cornball, bro. Like, that's not even funny, bro. That's not even a funny thing, bro. That's like, bro, you could have killed somebody, bro. And yes, the Jets suck. Giants fan over here, we don't like you.
Now for number 2, what if I told you there's a fan obsessed with getting banned from the NFL? This is Dave Portnoy, and in 2015, after Tom Brady was suspended for 4 games, Dave was pissed. So he decided to get revenge in the weirdest way by marching down to the NFL headquarters in New York and handcuffing himself to 3 of his friends while they waited for the commissioner to show up.
You guys want to get arrested, right? You're gonna get arrested?
No, we want to meet with Roger Goodell.
Yeah, okay. So you're gonna wind up getting arrested. I mean, I got the cops coming over now.
Yeah, not only was Dave arrested, but the commissioner banned him from all future NFL events. And this ended up starting a war, because from that point on, Dave wanted to make the commissioner's life a living hell. And his first move was to print 70,000 towels of Roger Goodell's face as a clown. He did this to hand them out before a Patriots game.
Yeah, so it's a clown face towel because Goodell is a clown and a fraud and a criminal, so we're handing out 70,000 towels.
But Dave didn't stop there, because he was so obsessed with trying to confront the commissioner that he ended up pulling his craziest stunt in 2022. Because after he found out there was an auction where the prize was to meet with the commissioner and watch football in his man cave, Dave knew he had to win the auction. So he attended and ended up dropping $250,000 to secure the win. But after the NFL found—
I ain't gonna lie, this is like, now that I'm older, bro, like probably like 3 years ago this would be funny to me, but this is kind of corny, bro. It's like, come on, bro. What are we doing here, bro?
Found out Dave was the winner. They denied it, and the meeting never happened.
My entire premise was the ability to actually sit with him for 4 hours and ask him questions, and there's nowhere for him to run, nowhere for him to hide. I actually don't know how he'll answer them. If he's honest and truthful, he's like, hey, Dave, I am a scumbag. I got these 40 owners, and I'm just like, that may be the first question. Are you just a punching bag for the owners? Like, because you get dragged through the mud. Everything that goes wrong, basically you get blamed for, Roger. So do you just not get to speak your mind? Do you hate just being basically dragged through the mud constantly?
It's like, bro, what is the point of this, bro? Why? Like, what? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is a weird moment, bro. No disrespect to Dave and whatever he got. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, bro. But just this move is like, I don't know, bro. That's kind of OD, bro. As we say in New York, OD.
If he even had an ounce of common sense, humility, self-awareness, he would play this off as a joke. Like, I would show up and he'd be wearing the clown shirt and kind of make a joke of it and disarm me. He's too stupid to do that.
Now, before we get to number one, we've got an honorable mention. The time a stalker married an NFL player. See, this is Chris Chambers, and in 2009,
y'all see that 3-ball catch?
Stalker
Look.
married an NFL player. See, this is Chris.
Y'all saw that 3-ball catch? I've done that multiple times, and I literally started doing it because I saw this video specifically. I saw that one where Terrell Owens did the 3-ball catch. Let me show you guys when I did it, man. Let me know what y'all think about mine. I want y'all to rate my 3-ball catch. 1, 2, 3. Hey, come on now. And then check out this one right
I'm
here.
the next Justin Jefferson.
Hey, come on now. Hey, damn, my teeth look yellow in this motherfucker. Yo, nah, that Eli's smile is so wholesome. I appreciate you, Cajun, for being nice. We know damn well them teeth look crazy right there, though. That's not it. My teeth ain't even that yellow. I don't know. It must have been the edits or the camera or something.
Chambers, and in 2009, he was happily married to his wife, Christina. But one day, a woman named Stacy started harassing Chris over the phone, and after his wife started asking who the woman was, Chris admitted he had been seeing her on the side, but he promised to his wife he'd cut Stacy off right there and would never talk to her again. However, Stacy had other plans, because she began stalking Chris, and it got so bad that Chris couldn't take it anymore. So he reported Stacy to the police, where she was charged with 11 counts of stalking and had a restraining order filed against her. Now, Chris claimed that he was totally faithful after that. I mean, he had the restraining order against him, but something fishy was going on behind the scenes, because 8 months later, Chris dropped a bomb on his wife, telling her that he wanted a divorce. And just a few days later, Chris announced that he would be marrying Stacy, his stalker. Now look, our final one was
that actually happened, bro? Bro, I wonder if they still together, bro. What's his name again? Let me look this up real quick. Chris Chambers. Yeah, wow, they're still married, bro. He divorced his wife in 2010 and been with Stacy ever since. That's cool, bro. I mean, hey, and they got a kid together, I think. Hey, man, shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? You can't judge anyone's love, man.
Final one was bullied for being weird, but it got him into the Super Bowl. See, this is Seth Erskines, a diehard Colts fan who was diagnosed with autism. And in 2023, he wanted to express his love for the Colts by releasing this song.
I'm a Hoosier, and the steel horses ride. Steelers lose, Colts still alive.
In just under a week, the song managed to rack up over 60 likes, which in Seth's eyes was viral. So he started releasing a new song every week before every single Colts game. But as he released more and more tracks, the hate started piling in. People
are cornballs, bro. Like, shut up. Like, why are you such a hater, bro?
calling him lame, corny, even told Seth to. But Seth didn't let the hate get to him, and eventually, he released his greatest hit yet, the Colts anthem.
Yo, this is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue. This is our Colts. Whether win or lose, we love them.
Hey.
For the shoe, beat the Texans. Horns down on Stroud's turf. This is our team. Go Colts.
That's hard.
Now this song actually went viral because within 1 week it got over 600,000 views. And the craziest part is, the Colts saw Seth's video and they loved it so much they invited Seth to what he thought was just an interview. But instead, the Colts sent out 2 of their players, Michael Pittman and Josh Downs, and had them personally invite Seth to the Super Bowl.
We're huge fans of the Colts and longtime fans.
This is our Colts. This is our team.
Yeah.
You are actually the fan of the year. And
That's perfect. Right there.
Oh, this is Super Bowl. This just happened. I was at that Super Bowl. Damn, I wish I could have met him, bro. Shout out to Seth, man.
Awesome. Appreciate you. Man, this has been pretty wild and fun ride and all the cool stuff I'm taking in already. And man, this is a blessing. Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, Seth.
This is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue. No matter lose, no matter win, we love them. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that joint pretty catchy too, bro. Shout out to him, man. No cap, man. That was a good way to end this video, bro. That wasn't a weird fan, though. Why'd you put him in the weirdest fan? Yo, sometimes I'll be confused me with these titles and then what's actually in the video sometimes. But hey, you know I love you always, Rebound Football. Make sure y'all sub up to him, get him to 400,000 subs. One of my favorite YouTubers, man. Shout out to my boy, Rebound Football, man. Hey, man, make sure you guys sub up, bro. We're so close to 100,000 subs, bro. I know we can do it, man. I really do love and appreciate y'all. Make sure you always put God first. Remember that you are chosen, so move like it. I'll see y'all on the next one. It's your boy, Mack. Peace.